Welcome back, everyone, to the second game today that we have in Chibi Esports League, the first league. Here we have in defenders. That's going to be team Sutta, Thala, Enakku. While on the other side, it's going to be team Bot Fight, who's going to be attacking. And with me is going to be Grizzle Bot, and Grizzle Bot will be going over the agent selection.
Yes. I don't think we've seen Sky as an initiator. I don't think I've seen Sky being used as an initiator yet. And this is the first time I'm seeing Sky as an initiator being used with Bot 5. And last week we did watch Bot 5 play against Mukil Boys, and Zirin was. And they used a different initiator over there. And Muthupandi over here pick the duelist in defenders being Sutta, Enakku, and Cold Heart as usual has is another duelist being Phoenix, and Barry has his regular pick of Astra, and they have a single initiator, but then
Choose
they
your
have two
agent.
duelists, Sutta, Enakku. So let's see if two initiators for bot 5 will be useful for them being attack.
Sutta, Thala, Enakku still onto the old meta, bringing up two duelists. It's going to be Phoenix as well as the Jet coming in from the party. On the other hand, we have Push on the solo duelist. The flashes are going to be provided by Win to Defeat and Zirin. This is a very interesting matchup. We have KJs on both sides. Last time we had Chambers on both sides, and both the Chambers played very, very well. And this time it's going to be the KJ. Not really a very attacking Sentinel, I would say. She has to be playing on the back line. She can't really peek much. This is a very different game that we're going to be having. Hope this one is very close and we have an enjoyable game here.
I feel like based on their picks, bot 5 will have a very a passive gameplay, but then they have to be attacking in the first half for the first 12 rounds over here. So let's see if they can get the most out of it.
Here we have it. The attackers are leaning towards B side as far as we can see right now.
What is your score prediction right now, Nightwing?
Look, I don't have any predictions, but I hope it goes at least 13-10 or 11-13, something similar. I can't really say which side it should be, but I really want a very, very close, enjoyable match. We have the attackers present all outside of B side, and any moment we will see the first kill of this round, this match. And there is Muthupandi, who's going to be peeking out wide with his dash initiated, and that is going to be Push, who's going to be taking out Muthupandi though. Oh, the Jet onto the headshot with the Sheriff, and he is going for more. He's trying to peek more. He's not really getting much. The defenders have become very, very cautious now, not peeking much, and Young Nick, denying an angle right there, is slowly going to try and push onto side mid. It's going to be Barry and the KJ in B side, while Fade and the Phoenix onto holding A side. It's complete A shot push coming in, and they are going to be detected by the Prowler from Fade. It's going to be Sangte, who should be able to get at least one, but it's going to be completely smoked out. On the other side, Cold Heart is trying to peek one. He does get one, and that is Phoenix onto Young Nick. That's going to be Push, who's going to be taking down Phoenix. It's a 4v3 situation. The attacker still having the higher ground here. Sangte, though detected and marked, is going to be holding up onto Heaven easily. Push has a very good angle that is going to be holding up on Heaven. The defenders know that there is somebody inside of. Oh, he doesn't! Owen's going to be taking down the Astra. It's a 4v2 situation, looking very bad for the defenders. Sangte is going to be holding up onto Heaven, and being the last player alive, I don't think this is going anywhere good for him. Win to Defeat is going to be peeking him out, and that's going to be his last moment of peeking in that round. It's going to be Sangte, who has full HP, who's going to be peeking out yet again. Oh, what a shot coming from him, to be honest. And that is going to be Push, who's going to be taken on. Though he can't win this round, he has been able to take 2 kills. Zirin's going to be finished things up here. It's 1-0 towards the attackers.
Push did get the first pick, and he drew the first blood, and it was a really nice shot coming in from Push onto his counterpart being Muthupandi. I feel like Muthupandi was too aggressive in the first round initially, and he got punished instantly by Push, and he got two picks which were very crucial for the attackers, which is bot 5. and it was a really good round coming in from the attackers. But we still have a lot to watch. So hopefully, Sutta Thala Enakku does not continue this fashion of their play.
Yeah, Sutta Thala is going to be completely rotating away from A side. B side. They think it's the A side push, though the attackers are all outside of B and inside of tiles. The KJ bot still active is going to be the only protection that they're going to be getting. If there is a very fast push coming in, there's going to be nothing. Oh, that's going to be Muthupandi on push. That, you know what? That was a beautiful shot, and that is the revenge shot for Muthupandi as well, because of what happened the previous round. It's going to be Zirin who's going to be taking on the KJ. There is going to be no more agents that's going to be holding up the attackers from attacking side B. With full HP on the attacker side, they have the advantage of men as well as the guns. The post plant is going to be placed completely from inside of the side, except for the KJ who's going to be playing to B main, and he's going to be very important. And that is going to be Young Nick who's going to be taking on the Astra. Though they were able to get one, can they go for more? Maybe damage the Rico at least a lot. And there is Young Nick's peak yet again. Gets the third, maybe his fourth, maybe not, maybe yes he does, and that's Young Nick with 4 kills this round with his Bulldog, and that is the end of round 2, 2-0 for team bot 5. We are moving forward to the third.
Muthupandi did get his revenge, though he got traded out. Do you think we're going to see a Muthupandi versus push over here? Sounds very iconic. So are we going to see a Muthupandi versus push over here? The two players being Jets, and I hope they go head on head with each other so that we get
To
some
be honest, it's been a long time since we had a Jet rivalry in any games. We aren't seeing much of Jet picks coming in from anybody. Maybe a single Jet pick, maybe, but this is going to be fun to watch. And there is the attackers. They still have their previous guns on the defense. They're going to be upgrading to the assault rifles. Phoenix still very safe, holding up, going for the molly, denying some more time. A lot of utility was actually baited out. I mean, pulled out from the attackers. They haven't really used much of theirs. There is the dash, completely confusing Phoenix not really understanding what just happened. Is going to be staying right behind the generator. Noticing that nobody has come inside. The defenders still not changing any plans here. The KJ holding around mid, using all your utilities towards B side and giving her a lot of advantage and information here.
Here.
The attackers not really left A main yet. They are holding it up, and the KJ is going to be holding the flank with all his utility. This is very interesting to watch. There is a complete push coming in. The spray not really getting anyone. Oh, that's going to be Phoenix who's going to be taking on push, and there is the flash. Oh, Phoenix goes for 2, maybe third, maybe not. Woman's going to be taking on Phoenix, but Astra and Uthbani going 1 for each. It's a 1v4 situation. Not really looking good for Young Nick. He gets 1. Maybe he can go for the second on the weak on Astra, but it's going to be KJ taking down the other KJ, and it is the end of round 3. And Team Sutta has taken their first round.
Oh, Cold Heart did a really good job over there. He did get two picks, 2 very crucial picks, or 3 was it? Yeah, 3 picks I guess, and it was just an eco coming coming from the attackers. But then let's see what they can do in their gun round. And the defender Sutta Thala Enakku eco has been destroyed pretty much. One person will be going out without their guns and only sheriff. So let's see if they can draw out more rounds.
Yeah, and here we have it. The attackers split up yet again. 3 people onto tiles this time. The spike holder is going to be playing up onto B main. He has not peeked anything. He has not used his utility yet. But the defending Jet has used his utility, trying to find out if somebody is in B main. And they are going to be using this as an advantage towards themselves, and are going to be pushing B right after the Fade had used her utility. There is the ultimate order that's going to be calculated with the Sky. The Sky's ultimate is ready. It's a 5v5 situation. Still anybody's round. 1 minute left in the clock on to Bristolbot.
It looks like ultimately there's going to be a B push out, and then Omen Winter Defeat was holding out a push out, but then it looked like they were rotating till A. And looks like it is going to be a B% coming from here, and the ult is going to be ripped by Zirin. And he puts the ult out, and he is going to be finding out his counterpart in everyone and the other initiator.
Spike down,
Let's
B.
see if they can exploit it, but they are being blocked in by the utility. And the door is being blocked out.
30 seconds left.
Muthupandi with 3 there.
Spike planted.
Oh, there is the plan with Muthupandi with 4 denying the ace. That's going to be the Omen. It's a 1v2 situation. And the ultimate as well. Oh, that's unfortunate for the Omen. It's going to be Sutta, Thala, Enakku getting this round as well. And here we have it. Maybe this is going to be very, very interesting. Oh, that is a half the fuse coming in. And the Fate's going to be finishing it up.
I feel like we have a very interesting game in our hands, Nightwing. It is already 2-2 and everyone's going head to head with each other. And then, initially they did rotate. The defenders did rotate and leaving Killjoy alone at B. And the Jet was the rotating player in the defending. Muthupandi did rotate to the other side, but then the attackers were a lot late than they were supposed to. And then they came back to B, and then they shut Sutta and they shut down bot side. Had they gone earlier, they could have won the round.
Maybe that is true, and here we have it. The attackers yet again split up. It's 4-1 this time though. There's going to be a lurker. That is going to be the Omen. They can have his smokes anytime. He just needs to be a bit more closer, and he will be able to put down smokes.
Out of my way.
The Omen and his teammates not really having any good guns out here. It's going to be a single marshal and 2 sheriffs. Oh, there is the shot from Fade. What a shot coming from the Fade, and that is going to be putting it on a 4v5 situation. 2 people peeking up onto mid. Does Muthupandi peek this? Is he going to go for the eagle pick? Is he going to peek up the Jet? 4v5 situation. There is the dog. It's going to be a stride. Not much information given. And Phoenix taken down by 50 HP on that shot coming from the Sheriff. The defenders not really giving out anything. They are going to go back. And Phoenix has healed up. Attackers struggling out here because the defenders aren't peeking. So push is going to be inside of sight, but at what cost? I'm not really sure. It's a 3v5 situation. This location is completely known by the teammate, and that's going to be push who's going to be taken on. Okay. Muthupandi takes on Zirin. Shaktiman goes on to killing Asara. That's the first kill for Shaktiman. Phoenix goes on to killing the final player, a 4-man standing at last. It's going to be Team STE who are bringing up the momentum here. They have been playing it very, very well. They just need to keep moving forward with this. Muthupandi has been very, very good for them with the 4Ks and 2Ks that he's been providing. Important strikes coming in from him. Young Nick, on the other hand, who was able to get 4 of his kills on the eco round, has not been able to do much right after that. It's a full-on gun round coming in. This one is going to be very interesting. And a very important round for the attackers in general, to be honest. If they do lose this, they will have to go for another eco round.
You should run. Concealment. Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade
And
out.
there is his swarm grenade out. Attacker Killjoy is going to be trying to hold somebody, and the entry still not happening. Phoenix goes on to 1 and 2. STE is different at this moment. They're not the people we did see in the pistol round. Push is going to be pushed out of A main any second now. Phoenix waiting for the peak. Young Nick on the other hand is going to be getting a kill onto Fade, putting the damage onto the defenders as well. Beautiful for Phoenix. Goes for his third. A 4v2 situation in the sky with a spike holding up onto B main while all the other attackers. Oh, there is Asra who's going to be taking on Young Nick. The 1v4 situation. The KJ very, very skeptical about leaving B side. You see that man? That man knows what he's doing. He has one job, hold B side, and that's what he's going to be doing. A 1v4 situation looking very dire for Zirin. He's not really going to be doing much of an impact at this moment.
The fact that they're all holding sites and not rotating, even though the ult came in, and
10 seconds
I feel
left.
like there was a bit. No, I'm not going to say bit. There was a huge discommunication between bot 5 because they ulted here, and it did initially look like a fake coming in from bot 5, but then the spike was stuck here, and then there were 3 people in A without the spike trying to take individual fights. So I have no idea what happened there. I'm pretty sure there was just some miscommunication over there. It looked like a fake. It could have been a fake, but then they did not enter the site, nor did they call a fake. So it felt like I feel like they were they switched off the brains for a moment and then they just paused over there. So I have no idea what went wrong over there. Could have been better from bot 5.
Yeah, bot 5 yet again going for a single entry push through mid. And this time, I think it's new for them. And there is a flash coming in. The flash is going to be flashing one. And Phoenix going to be flashing one. They're trying to get him, but not really being able to. There is a jet push going for the immediate push. He gets one. Oh, the multi-kill. Omen and push getting Phoenix and Astra, putting the attackers on a high advantage here. Push in a good situation here. Will be able to get the players that are going to be coming towards from the side of Garden. He knows there's one very close to Killjoy. And the Killjoy is going to be peeking up onto right. And that is the mistake he'll be doing. Maybe not. There is the gun that's going to be pushed, getting the kill onto KJ. The 2v4 situation, getting few more shots onto the Chet of Muthupandi. It's a 2v4 situation, 2v3 situation as Fade puts down one of the attackers. That's going to be push who's taken down, and there is the push of Shaktiman taking down Muthupandi. Though Fade has been beautiful this round. He takes on one, but it's going to be taken on by Young Nick. 4 and 3. Here we have it, a very, very interesting match.
Okay, looks like bot 5 are trying to pull back their momentum.
Here we have the 8th round here, and the attackers, somehow it worked out for them. A complete A main push, and push is going to be dropping down his weapon and collecting one from his teammates, not really giving out much information. The Fade utility is going to go for a waste, and Shaktiman slowly entering about to B main. The KJ utility has been pushed up towards A side. This will be a very good time to actually go towards the side of B. If the information is being pushed up to his teammates, Omen should have told that he did see somebody similar to a KJ in A side. Push. Waiting for his information, not really being able to get anything, and that is going to put them on a standstill.
Looks like they're pushing mid, and then let's see, push the mid on Astra, and he takes down Astra to be in his power. And then looks like a mid push coming from the attackers over here, and there is no kill.
Beautiful shot coming in from push on to Fade. The Chet is going to be very, very determined here. He's going to get one, maybe not two. That's going to be pushed with the third for this round. Push and Muthupandi have been going front and back here. There's going to be Young Nick with the important frag onto Phoenix. A 1v4 situation. Nothing really the KJ can do at this moment. He's going to be saving his gun up because this has been continuous 2 rounds victory for Team Bot 5.
You never know, maybe he's waiting for his exit kills, I guess. Or, maybe he's just saving up. But then they do have a good eco at this point, so he can, try to get one pick and then go for the ult. But then it doesn't look so.
And that is what we have here. That is the end of round 8. It's going to be 4 and 4. With the attackers winning yet another round. That's going to be bot 5. KJ unable to do anything. Letting her save the gun. That's going to be the attackers. And we are moving forward to the 9th round.
We have a game in our hand. I think we definitely do have a game in our hand. It's been going head to head and toe to toe. And, I actually did think Sutta, Thala and Enakku will be dominating bot 5, but then they're proving me wrong continuously. And Killjoy was set up in A last round, and it was Omen's, the lurking person's job to find out which site he was setting up in, but then I don't think he did a good job in that point.
That is true. We are moving on to the 9th round. The attackers pushed around onto mid as well as side of B. A fast push, to be honest, coming towards A shot, trying to get some information, and that is going to be Muthupandi. Okay, it's not going to be Muthupandi. There's going to be two people who are holding up. It's going to be Young Nick with the first kill. Muthupandi waiting for one. Oh, he misses it completely, but he does get one in him. Oh, that was very unfortunate coming in from him, and there is the swamp grenade coming in. What do you think of that Grizzle body? If he had missed that unwhiffed completely, that would have been a disaster.
It would have been a clip for Chibi Esports, to be honest. And then, but then Muthupandi, revived himself and lead himself by getting at least one, and he's alive, to be honest. So I don't think that round is a win yet. Let's win bot 5. I mean, Enakku the round.
3v3 situation with the spike drop in the middle of the site. It's going to be recovered, but Sky going to go towards the side and plant is going to be Sky. Muthupandi taking one more for his name. It's going to be Young Nick, the KJ that's taken out. Phoenix goes for his ult, immediately taken on by the Omen. A 2v2 situation with both the defenders, attackers inside of back bunker. And they have to go for the peak. So 1v1 situation, and it's going to be Muthupandi versus the Omen. It's going to be the Jet that's going to be coming on top. Beautiful shot, and what a round coming in from the defenders. 5 and 4. This is the game that we've been waiting for.
Muthupandi went from whipping by using his trigger discipline, and then to winning them the round with the 3k to be, he did his job very well. And I'm pretty sure Fade utility did clear out Muthupandi. Shaktiman did clear out Muthupandi over there, but then I don't know why they did not peek him earlier.
So what happened was, I think the player inside of tree had shot the Prowler. They had no information on him, what is his name, Push himself. I'm sorry, Muthupandi himself. The Jet was hiding in a corner, and there is a flash onto the Jet, and a good half smoke coming in from the Astra. Information that Muthupandi is going to be peeking out, and oh! Jet F every single round. It's a different Jet that's going to be hitting each round. And that's going to be Muthupandi getting a kill onto Push with 2 more players peeking. Oh, Muthupandi is going to be wasting that up, and it's going to be the flank. Ult. Oh, the triple ult. The double ult coming in from the attackers. Beautiful, I must say. Fade gets one onto Jiren. Young Nick onto Fade. There it is. Oh, I was actually right. It was the triple ult. And the attacker Killjoy hasn't denied anyone actually. But the defenders are going to go for a very tactical KJ bot here. The Omen not really in a good position. It's going to be showing his back to Astra while she flanks. And Astra is going to be taking him down any second now. That is going to be Astra taking down Shaktiman and Omen. And it's going to be the KJ all alone. Young Nick's going to be peeking. And Young Nick's going to be taken down. No. What happened there?
He was not taken down. He was not traded over there, and Young Nick is playing slow and he's playing.
What?
Young Nick, what was Phoenix doing? What were they doing? I feel like the Astra wall kind of griefed it over for them.
I really think they thought, okay, we'll just stick for the plant. Young Nick might not peek us much, but he just stood there killing 1, 2, and 3 players.
Oh, Young Nick keeps proving himself again and again. He is 15-6 at this point, being a killjoy. And Muthupandi is also. Muthupandi became a bit overconfident last one because he did not have a dash, and he kept retweaking that, and he did get punished.
Get out of my way!
Let's see he does not repeat that again. Let's hope so.
And here we have it. The 11th round, 5 and 5. This game does not have a lead of 2 rather than the pistol rounds. The ultimate farming from Young Nick. He's going to go for an orb and B. Maybe they'll rotate to A, get an orb. They can go for an ultimate yet again, which they just played last round. Because Young Nick was going for 4. And Muthupandi is going to be taking on Jiren. He is a beautiful Jet player, that I must say. And there is Push. He's trying to get one, but he's not really able to. Push with his ultimate popped out, trying to get his other Jet and not really succeeding. All the attackers going towards. Oh, that's unfortunate. Phoenix was able to take down 1 but not 2. Push takes down Phoenix. A 3v4 situation. The bot taken down with 8 HP in hand. Push in a very bad situation. Oh, KJ going for the one on to Shaktiman. It's going to be Muthupandi with a kill on Shaktiman as well. A 3v1 situation must be very easy for the defenders because Push is down to 8 HP.
Looks like Push
30
has
seconds
to
left.
bring out a miracle out of something, and he's in 1 HP. Looks like it'll be a save coming in from him because he is not ready to move in to A side, given that the defenders have the spike. And Shaktiman did really well, with his frenzy. It was an eco coming in from
10
Shaktiman,
seconds
and
left.
he did so well to utilize his frenzy and pick one off. And it is now ultimately a round for them. I feel like that was the most crucial kill.
That is true, and the defenders have taken the lead here. Can they go for one more
Last
7 and
round
5,
in
or
the
is
half.
this going to be 6 and 6? Let's wait and watch. The attackers have to change up something. They're not really doing much bad things here, but the last round should have been theirs, and they the last round should have been theirs. They should have played it a bit more slower. But the previous round, which was clutched by Young Nick, that was a steal of a round coming in from him, because that round should have never been won by a player playing behind an Astra wall.
Young Nick, I'm still amazed at what he did last round.
Yeah, that is true, and here it is. It's going to be the attackers that's going to be pushing. We have the ultimate popped out. Oh, the Odin coming in, knowing the ultimate is there. He's going to be popping up his Odin, and Muthupani is going to be knifing the Omen. Oh, the disrespect is real. Shaktiman getting a kill on to fade. It's a 3v3 situation. Back-to-back kills coming in for both the teams. It's going to be the Phoenix who's going to be playing in Cubby, and he's going to be taken on by Shaktiman. A 3v2 situation. The spike still dropped outside of B side. The attacker not really able to do anything right now. Not checking the corner. Muthupani is going to be clear of here, and the spike is going to be guarded by the defenders.
I think they're waiting for you to be.
One enemy remaining.
Okay, never mind.
Muthupandi is a man on fire, is a man on a mission. He's not ready to stop now. This is Sirin, who had played very well before. It's going to be Sirin on a 1v2 situation. Anything can happen in this moment. If Sirin can get one and separate the other, this is, or this
30
will be
seconds
one of
left.
the greatest plays in this map. Can he get one?
Last
He does,
player
and that's going to
standing.
be Zirin on to Muthupandi. He doesn't know where the other player is as well. Zirin is waiting this out. He is waiting for the peak, but he won't be peeking because the spike is with the KJs. He's just waiting time at this moment. He might go mid and not really peeking. And there is a shot from the KJs, 7 and 5. It is the defenders that's going to be getting the 2-point lead, and leading into the
Switching
second
sides.
half is Team ST.
Like us, but are they us?
I don't know
So many
what went
questions.
wrong, Nightwing. Can you please tell me how Muthupandi managed to knife the Omen? I am not sure, because Omen was ready to. I think he had his ult and he wanted to TP into side, but then he was placing his smokes in B side all over, and then he got knifed by Muthupandi. Muthupandi is not a person to be messing around with, and at this point I think Young Nick is the only person who was able to go head on head with Muthupandi. Muthupandi has been, it is a very iconic name
Can I get
for the
this?
both of us, and he's just been impressing both of us.
I'll get that spooky ghost boy.
It's true, the attackers split up with 2-2-1-1, I guess. Oh, it's 2-1-2-1-2, with one player holding up onto B main, 2 peeking up onto the tiles, and the defenders are going to be playing it very calm. They don't want anything out of this. They're going to be hiding in a corner. They're going to be shotgun you maybe. Not really sure, but they are going to be not peeking. It's going to be the Phoenix who's going to be taking on Push. Push has been taken down a lot without him actually contributing much to the team. And there is the push from Phoenix. The Phoenix is also a beautiful player out here. He has got 2 kills already for this round, and there is the detection of Omen from the KJ. Fade's location actually being revealed because of this. He's trying to get one, but failing miserably. They have not really
We found one.
pushed them at the moment, and oh, that is not very ideal. And there is Fade who's going to be taken down. Who's going to be taken on by Young Nick. Young Nick, what a beautiful player he is. Young Nick goes for the second peak as well, but not really be able to get much. It is
Last
Young
player
Nick
standing.
versus the Astra. He gets 2, he gets 3, he gets 3 that round. He has 0 bullets in his gun. He needs to reload. He needs to get one, but not really. He really can't defuse here, but go for the kills. That is the 4th, maybe. Oh, that is not an ace for him. Unfortunate, Young Nick. Beautiful run coming in from him, but it is going to be the attackers that's going to be taking the biggest lead of this game. It's a 3-point lead, 8 and 5. Team Sutta, Thala, Enakku are leading at this moment.
Young Nick's shots were unbelievable last round, and had he had a bit more time, I'm pretty sure he would have clutched it in my opinion. And then Young Nick has also been impressive. There's just two. I just can't pick a favorite out of Muthupandi and Young Nick at this point. Because Young Nick has been very crispy. Both of them, to be honest, have been very crispy with their aim and very intelligent with the fights they're trying to pick.
On the other hand, it's gonna be Muthupandi, who's gonna be helped by his Phoenix. To be honest, his Phoenix has been doing well as well. They have gone for 2 assault rifle picks already, and the Bulldogs gonna be taken down immediately with the shotgun. Phoenix taken down, and Muthupandi taking down Young Nick. On the other hand, it's going to be the Fade who's going to be taking down the Jet as well. This is very unfortunate for the defensive players. This is not something they want to do. And there is the shot for the KJ. The KJ is going to be getting one for themselves. And there is the shot from Fade. He's going to be turning
Zirin
around.
had his knife out, Nightwing. Zirin actually had his knife out after he flashed. I have
Swamp
no idea what he was doing.
Oh, the shoddy kill. Fade is going to be taken on by Omen. 2 shoddy kills this round. What an economy advantage that the defenders will have after this round. Is going to be Push with the pistol. That's going to be peeking. Push does get a gun. That's going to be the Bulldog, a 65 HP Push. Can he push this out? Maybe he can't. He was shot on the head. It's going to be Fade who is taking him down. It's a 9-5 situation. Let's see what happens.
Zirin and Push, both of them had a beautiful flank coming in, but then Zirin knife out. Both of them, Astra and Fade, both of them were flanked, and then Zirin started taking his knife out and swinging at one point. I'm pretty sure it was a mistake from his side, but then if he had a pistol also, I'm pretty sure he would have gotten both of them. Given that Jet was also along with him, I have no idea. It was supposed to be a round for the defenders being bot 5, but then something went wrong with Zirin.
Here we have it, the Push completely aiming. What a flash, flashing 3 people, but not hitting a single shot, Zirin. Oh, that's not the Zirin we know. Push is going to be taking on Muthupandi trying to get one more, but failing completely. Phoenix being detected on the left side is still going to be holding there. The Omen Flash not really taking anybody down. It's a 4v4 situation. Let's see what happens. And here we have the entry that we're going to be having. One more orb, but Phoenix will have his ult. I think that is the reason he's trying to get one pick, go for the ult, get one more. Attackers wasting a lot of money right outside of the site, not really knowing what to do.
They're just standing there at this point. Zirin should have done better. He whiffed, and they were all flash, and he whiffed really hard. And the defenders are very hell-bent, and they are also hell-bent, on not giving Phoenix their ult point, because they know Phoenix. They're aware that Phoenix will get his ult, and he's fight his ult, and they're just holding. They're very much aware that there's
30 seconds left
outside A. And then Killjoy is hoping that they'll cross mid, waiting for the mid crossover, and he is aware that he knows that there's someone in B. Fade has triggered all their utility, hoping that they will rotate towards B, but then the defenders are still aware, and they are still
Push is a man, and he is a crazy good player. And there is Push with his 4. Push can't be stopped at this moment. It's going to be Fade who's going to be taking the kill on Shaktiman. Push's ace is not going to be completed yet again, but it's alright. Push came up to the occasion and rised up and was able to amazingly keep up to it as well. He was in a very simple position. He just wasn't cleared. That's all that matters when it's needed most. You need to clear your corners, not shot from behind, not shot one headshot when you're not even looking.
The defenders were very much aware that the Omen, the Fade went all around to the B site, and then he triggered all of KG's abilities, hoping that they would rotate, but then they did not rotate. They were very much sure that the attackers are still outside A site.
And looks there like it is. The attackers waiting right outside of B side, while there's going to be a single lurker on the Jet. Jet not really doing much, to be honest. He was flank holding, we can say, but he's going to be leaving the equation and immediately rotating back to his teammates. His teammates trying to get more information from B side. Also, this would be the best time to go inside B side. Yet again, KJ has went to A, and we haven't seen a KJ-less B side in a long time now. Phoenix has to go for it. Maybe a double flash will do. Siren in a very, very bad position, peeking from the middle, just aiming at the smoke. Siren's going to be hiding up onto a corner. Astra trying to get the kill on Shaktiman through the walls. Does damage a lot, but not really be able to do much. And there it is, the utility detecting two people.
This did look like a deeper from
Sorry, we had some technical issues, guys. We're back, and it's going to be 11-6. It's Team Sutta, Thala, Enakku still leading. The last time we did see they were on 9-6. We did miss 2 rounds. They had got both the attackers. Oh, it's going to be Muthapalli who's going to be taken on by Young Nick. The information has been passed, and it's going to be the Phoenix that is concussed completely by Siren. Siren's going to be ult this round, and there is a KJ bomb. It's going to be damaging Phoenix more and more. The attackers not really in a good position at this moment because they are completely split up, and Astra is going to be taking on Shaktiman. The KJ is still waiting outside of B side, trying to get a pick onto the Omen. The Omen smoking, but not realizing there's a player inside of side. The Omen showing his back towards the KJ is in a very deep. Oh, what is happening? KJ did not see him. That is going to be a very unlucky situation. Omen completely teleporting backside, and that's going to be the plant coming in from the KJ.
30 seconds
a 2v4 situation. Post plant, pretty hard for STE. STE needs a very huge gunfire round coming in from either the Fate or the KJ. Oh, what a shot coming in from Fate on the push. The primary duelist that's going to be pushed, taken out. Fade still inside the smoke, waiting for with the ultimate, and there is the ultimate popped up. Zin is going to be taking on KJ because he was very, very open, and that's going to be Zin who's going to be taking on. Fade is still in a very good position, trying to take one more down, but it's going to be Young Nick. On the other hand, getting a pick onto the Fade. I would say they would have still won if KJ wasn't really that open out there. And Fade should have peeked a bit early, though he knew the ult, he had the ult, but the attackers were more on numbers.
I actually thought, you know, the attackers will win. Sutta and Enakku would win after the ult was ripped off, but then the other person being the Killjoy was stuck inside. The Omen was stuck inside, and you know he couldn't be helped other than taking the fights he had to take, and then he was taken down ultimately. It was a very good round coming from the defenders, to be fair.
And we have to really appreciate Young Nick putting his team on his back and going 23 and 10, the only person with positive KD, and still keeping his team running up at this moment. He has been playing very amazing. On the other hand, we have Muthupandi, Fade and the Phoenix doing their parts. The KJ and Astra, they do, yes, have not really great KDs, but they have been doing their work as well. They have enough economy to buy their teammates guns if needed. And that's all is what we expect from them. The attackers, with the Phoenix ult in hand, is trying to enter A side, which is the KJ side this time around. And there is KJ placing a lot of swarm grenades, one for the door closing and one for entry. And we are going to be seeing a sudden push coming from the attackers, because there is the Fade utility, there is the KJ utility, there is the ultimate, there is the jet dash. Everything is happening around here, and Young Nick is going to be taken out. He's going to be taking out Phoenix's ultimate, and there is Zirin with kill 1 and 2 and maybe a 3, maybe not. It's going to be Muthupandi who's going to be taken on immediately, and there is Young Nick who's going for smoke, and the smoke is covering half of it. Oh, beautiful shot coming from Muthupandi. What a player he is. He's been taken out. Push out a lot of damage now. The real Jetix is here, and there is Young Nick with his ultimate, and he's going to go for the peak. What a shot! Young Nick, what a man, and he's going for the 1, and there is a beautiful peak coming in for Fade. 1, maybe 2, maybe not. He misses it out. That would have ended the game right there. That's Shaktiman on to Fade. It's a 1v1 situation, putting him on very low HP. Shaktiman not really looking good. Maybe this is the round that they go to match point. There is the half stick. Phoenix is not peeking, and Phoenix, what are you doing? And he has gotten out of it, and there, what?
No more
God,
distractions.
what is the Phoenix thinking? Shaktiman, he needs to buy a lottery ticket immediately to be. He needs to buy a lottery
Oh, the
ticket.
luck on Shaktiman's side was insane at that moment. Phoenix whiffed every single one of his shots, and he actually stuck the defuse, and Phoenix didn't even realize it. That's unfortunate.
I was expecting Phoenix to be jiggle or, you know, jump picking and, you know, making sure that he doesn't stick or half it. But then Shaktiman was so ballsy, and moreover, he was more lucky than being ballsy.
He had 5 HP to his name, and he still survived the spray. How did you not hit a single bullet, Phoenix? Okay, anyways, moving forward, Shaktiman's going to be taking out the Bulldog out here, and he's going to be holding mid, while the defenders are setting up for AKJ side yet again. On side of B, it's going to be the Omen and the Jet. Both of them playing inside of side, taking the door as well, not really giving them much room of error. Muthupandi has ulted, and he's slowly pushing him onto mid. He has not been detected yet by anybody, and he's in a good position to take down the Fade. Push is going to be getting a pick onto Astra. He's
not
oh, what is happening? Shaktiman's going to be taking on Muthupandi, and that is a round that is looking like going towards the side of the defenders yet again. Can you see 11 and 9? Yeah, that is pushed with the second kill in this round. Zirin waiting it out, all inside of A. Not really much happening at that side, because the attackers have decided not to push A and slowly push up on mid. They are holding it out, they are waiting for a pick, but the defenders are not going to be peeking. They are playing every single round like it's the last one, and they are not going to be making any mistakes here. There is a Fade, he's going to be taking down the
Bring them down. 30
alarm
seconds left.
drone, and Fade using all his utility just so he can enter the site. It's going to be the Fade and the KJ that's going to be peeking up, and there is
One
the
enemy
Fade with the
remaining.
kill on Zirin. Shaktiman on the other hand is going to be taking on KJ.
I'll find you.
What is with Fades and Bulldogs? They've been beautifully shooting at this moment, and Push takes the third for this round. 11 and 9. It's still anybody's game, guys. And 20 rounds later, they're still neck to neck.
Anybody's game. And Sutta Thala Enakku are bot 5 are broke at this point. And then if Sutta Thala Enakku can win this round,
There.
or if bot 5 can win
Give
this
them
round, it will
darkness,
be
Omen.
very close to going to OT. And if Sutta Thala wins this round, it will be close to them securing match point and winning the game. Looks like an A push coming from here. All 5 are gathered outside A.
Ooh, this is going to be very interesting to watch. And here we have it. Shaktiman holding up
You
onto
are
B main.
divided.
There is nobody in B main. Everybody is outside of A, and there is the A side push. And it is all the 5 attackers coming inside of it. The flash coming in from Dhiren, trying to take down one, but not really taking any. And there is a plan that's going on. Nobody actually realized that it's a 5v5 post plan coming in from the defenders. They are not really going to be taking anybody down. KJ with her ultimate is going to be playing for the post plan. Push already going in for the diffuse. Half diffuse already. Phoenix taking on one. KJ taking on one. That's going to be pushed. Young Nick on to Phoenix. Shaktiman taking on Muthupandi. And that's going to be a 3v3 situation. Oh, Fade going to go through the smoke and get the Omen. It's a 3v2 situation.
Last
Oh,
player
Tate's going to be taking on one more. Shaktiman taking on one. Fade Arsenal taking one more down. And that's the match point for STE. We are at the end of this game.
Match point.
I am just amazed at what I just saw. It was a 5v5 bloodbath at A site, and the attackers came out to be the
I should
winners.
probably
And the
play some
ult
stars
coming
in the
from
astral
Barry.
plane. I should
Oh my
do.
god, that ult was actually really nice to be. It gave a small amount of space for the attackers to plant, and they played the post plant so beautifully. All 5 of them were sitting out in the and it was a huge bloodbath over there. But then the attackers came out to be winning at the top.
And for the economy, we're going to be having a lot of guns and full shields bought on the side of the defenders, but it's not really a gun that they would want because there's a Bulldog and a Spectre still in place. But the Operator is going to be damaging Muthupandi a lot. Oh, sorry, the Phoenix a lot. The Phoenix self-healing there is going to be waiting this out. Push, on the other hand, is very confident. Oh, there is the multi-ult coming in. There's going to be nobody inside of side. Push still trying to, able to take down the player. That's going to be the Phoenix. Muthupandi in a very good position. Actually clearing the site. He's going to be holding it. He is the very important player here. He needs to go for the first pick. A 5v5 post plant yet again for the win. Can we see something important happening? Shaktiman takes on one. That's the Astra. That's very important. With the Spectre, he was able to upgrade to a better gun. And there is the Operator as well as the others. Oh, and there is the information coming in from the Omen. Fade, on the other hand, is going to be taking on push. The Operator, it's a 4v4 situation. Phoenix takes one on Siren. Fade goes for one more, and it's going to be Young Nick who's going to be immediately refragging. Fade very low on HP, looking very bad for the defenders. They have to go for an immediate peek and a pick here. And that's going to be KJ. That's going to be taking on Shaktiman. Phoenix on to Young Nick. The end of round 22. And that is Team Sutta Thala Enakku going up with this. Yes, Fade was amazing, but
I definitely
yeah,
want to see more games like this, honestly. The 13-1, 13-0, 13-2 games have been so boring, and these people are played it so well, so
yeah,
well.
kudos to
And,
team Bot 5 played it very well, and especially Young Nick. What a man he was with the KD of
carrying
2.
the whole team on his back.
Yeah,
and
he
winning
was
the
beautifully
games.
played. And until next time, guys, tomorrow we'll be having more matches. It's going to be Nightwing and Grizzlebot signing off. Thank you so much.